Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is your host right here. It is Team Right. Anywho, how is everyone doing out there on this Saturday's edition? I am doing marvelous. And yes, I will talk about my social media accounts when this video is over. Now it is time for my quick introduction. I want you guys and gals to sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab something to eat, or grab something to drink. Or maybe, just maybe, you want to chill like a villain and hear my thoughts, my opinions on this subject. And of course, the link will be down below, or the article will be down below. It'll be strictly an article. Now, let's get this show on the road. First thing first is thank you very much for watching this video and my classic videos. Okay, now it seems like we are going to get WWE versus TKO storyline. Now, how do you really feel about that? Now, for me, it's very, very different, and hopefully, this storyline does not drag out for many, many months because it will get very, very boring in the long run, okay? Let's just be honest, okay? Now, I think it's going to end up at Survivor Series War Games in November. I know I'm getting ahead of myself. You know, you got Team WWE, and then you got versus Team TKO. But we'll see if that really happens or not happen, you know? It seemed like it's like back in the day, it was Team WF versus Team WCW and ECW in the Alliance. It's like that kind of thing. It seemed like it, right? Or am I totally wrong? Probably I'm totally wrong. Now, the whole Pat team up with Randy Orton is just does not fit right. I just don't think he's the guy on the phone the whole entire time. The big reveal will be at Mania. Or maybe not. Who knows? I think it still is a very disappointing thing. But you can't please all the wrestling fans out there, right? Exactly. Now, last night on SmackDown, if you watch it live on USA Network or get the highlights on YouTube, let's just be honest. It was just an average show going into Mania. And that is not a good thing. Okay? You know, you have plenty of time to build up the rivalry on certain wrestlers, and most of their time they do it last night was talk. You know, enough of the talking. Fans spend their money on action, not on this. Okay, I know I'm sorry for doing that, but that's just example. Okay, I think they just want to save the good action for Mania. And Mania is next week, night 1 or night 2. Now, I don't know if you know that, but the original plan was going to be this week, today and tomorrow. You know, for night 1, night 2 in New Orleans, but it's not going to be happening. It's going to be in Vegas the following week. So probably you know about that. You know, 1 year already that it's supposed to be in New Orleans. Very, very dumb. But whatever, right? Anyway, let me read this. Last night, on SmackDown, Pat stepped into the arena, and all that stuff. So you could read all the information. It was kind of boring what he was saying. So what in the hell? What kind of script they were getting for him or whatever? He don't, like I said before, he don't belong on WWE programming in the storyline. I don't mind if he do commentating because I love the energy and whatever. And I said to myself, if he's a flipping heel, why in the hell they don't change his music? Say, let's go. That's stupid. That makes no sense, right? So I don't know. Maybe he will get a new entrance at Mania, or maybe not. But don't get your hopes up, WWE. Don't get your hopes up. So, and then they took Cody Rhodes' belt. I don't know what was the reason for that. Regardless, I hardly did not pay attention because this whole thing, for me, so disappointing ever since Pat got involved in the major storyline. It was perfectly fine without him being there, but I guess money talks, and the rest of it is history. Now, I don't know if The Rock will be any way in this, in this storyline. People say online that he won't be part of it. You never know. He might make a second appearance at Mania. Who in the hell knows? I know he's doing other projects, non-wrestling related. I guess that's more important for him than doing this stuff. Plus, we don't need him anymore. Like I said before, we are never gonna get The Rock versus Roman ever. That boat had sailed a long time ago, and I don't care if you ever get it. It does not really affect me. WWE missed the opportunity and they blew it because that'd be a huge moneymaker. It really will. The merchandise and the advertisements for this epic match, but it never happened. They came this close, but never flipping happened. Sorry for rambling. So, what's your thoughts on this? On Team W versus Team TKO? Of the storyline. Putting them pieces by pieces together. Do you like it so far, or don't like it? I'd love to hear your opinion if you feel like it. Now, follow me Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok. All my social accounts will be down below for sure. Now, if you want to be part of my show, that'd be lovely. If not, thank you very much once again for watching this video and my class video, and I'll see you guys tonight. Peace.